Y'all understand what we are doing, brother?
Since you don't got any questions.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28.
God hate evil. Why God hate a certain race?
Y'all bless. Hey man, we out here for our people, man. We are the battle axes of the Most High.
We won a lot of battles, but there's more in store. If you're gonna be a soldier, know what you're fighting for. We the battle axes, God's weapons of war. We won a lot of battles, but there's more in store. If you're gonna be a soldier, know what you're fighting for. We the battle axes, God's weapons of war. We won a lot of battles, but there's more in store. If you're gonna be a soldier, know what you're fighting for.
Your way is through the scriptures. Yeah, you gotta take it. You got to take it, but you also, more importantly, you got to apply it to your life, bro. You know, that's more important because we can give you scriptures on top of scriptures, but if you're not going to do it, what good is it? You know, read this out. Matthew 18:3. Whoever get that first. You got it? Read this out.
Matthew chapter 18, verse 3. And said, verily I say unto you.
Hold on. Because this is the condition of our people, man. We are people robbed and spoiled, man. And we hid in prison houses, man. Because guess what? We don't want to keep the commandments. So a lot of times that is judgment from the Most High God, man. The Most High God ain't no joke, man. And he's doing this to get our people to wake the hell up, man.
That's right.
Give me that in Hosea chapter 5, verse 15, man. Because we have to be afflicted. It's just like that little child. You got to keep whooping their butt until, guess what, they learn the evil of their ways, man. Why do you think we out here? We out here to get our people to repent.
Teacher!
So we don't have to get locked up. Because even like I always bring up, we was our own police. We don't need the police if we keep in God's laws, statutes, and commandments, brother. Read this out. Hosea chapter 5, verse 15. Read this out.
The book of Hosea, chapter 5 and verse 15. I will go and return to my place.
So the Most High is telling he gonna go and return to his place. Read on out.
Till they acknowledge their offense.
We have to acknowledge our offense as being Israelites, as being commandment keepers of the law, statutes, and commandments, not Jehovah's wickedness. You understand, brother? Read on out.
And seek my face.
And do what?
And seek my face.
Brother, how do you seek the face of God? By applying these laws, statutes, and commandments. Read on out.
In their affliction,
being locked up,
they will seek me early.
In our afflictions, being locked up, being shot by the police, guess what? We're going to seek the Most High early, man. Read that for the brother one more time.
Verse 15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face.
Until we acknowledge our offense. Offense, according to the Bible, is sin, brother. We breaking God's laws constantly, man. So that's why he's bringing judgment on us constantly. You understand that? How many commandments are there? It's a lot of them, 613. But guess what? They're not grievous, brother. We can do these things because a lot of them you do it automatically, brother. Read that again from the top, huh?
I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face. In their affliction, they will seek me early.
While we get shot down, we don't seek the Most High God, man. But we got to be afflicted because we got a lot of hard-headed, rebellious, stiff-headed people that don't want to do it on their own free will. So guess what? The Most High have to bring afflictions, brother. You understand that? Read this right quick. Matthew chapter 18, verse 3. You got some questions, man? You got to be converted, brother. You got to be re-taught all over again. Forget the things that you don't learn in this wicked world. Come back to the things that the Bible is teaching us. You understand? Read this out.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 18, and verse 3. And said, verily I say unto you, except ye be converted.
Except ye be what?
Converted.
Except ye be converted. The word converts means to change, brother. Read on out.
And become as little children.
Guess what? You have to be like a little child all over again, man. Re-taught all over again, man. A lot of times our brothers cannot shake that old man, man. We still got them old thoughts in their head, but we got to let all that go so we may get the kingdom, brother. Read on up.
Ye shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven.
Guess what? Christ said if you don't forget that old man, forget those old thoughts, you won't make it to the kingdom of heaven, bro. You have to humble yourself. Read on up.
Whosoever therefore shall humble himself.
Shall do what?
Humble himself
Humble themselves. Be a meek brother. Read on up.
as this little child. The same is greatest in the kingdom of heaven.
Brother, that's what you should be aspiring to, man. Trying to be greatest in the kingdom of heaven. But you got to have that humble spirit back up on you. You understand that, man? What is some of the stuff that you struggle with, brother? Yeah, we are. Guess what? You're supposed to be continuing to go through things. Because if you're not getting chastised, you're not the Most High Son. That's the whole point.
Back a home, a job, and a wife all in one day. All in one day. And right now, I'm content with where I'm living. I'm not making enough to move on further because I'm not trying to move further. I'm trying to stay.
Bro, hold on. Let me stop you right there. Brother, if you're not keeping the commandments, you cannot be content with your life, brother.
That's why I'm here.
All praise, brother. We're glad that you are here. But apply these scriptures to your life. Give me Romans chapter 2, verse 13. You got something? Read this out.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 59. I thought on my way and turned my feet unto thy testimony. I made haste.
What did King David do?
I made haste. And delayed not to keep thy commandments.
Delay not to keep the commandments of this Bible, brother. Because guess what? Time is not unlimited, man. Grace is not unlimited, man. It's a time period on those things, man. And you want to be right before he sent Christ back, man. You understand that?
Man, I'm not very long saying what I want to you would not believe me and all I know I woke up with and going further and more to seek more is where I'm at.
But guess what? Your teachers is right here. That's the whole point. You have to be able to see that thing and guess what? Apply it, brother. You saying it, but you don't want to apply that thing. Because we giving you what the scriptures say. These are not our own words, brother.
I'm taking this in days and I'm not going to apply it.
Okay, we want to see you apply that thing, man. What are some of the stuff you struggle with? Because we all got our battles and our struggles, man. Do you eat pork? Okay, all praise, man. Do you celebrate Christmas? Okay, but guess what? You should be celebrating God's high holy days, man. Get in Leviticus chapter 23. Yeah, that's a high holy day you should be celebrating, man. Guess what? Now, we understand that. We understand we're in captivity, but guess what? You need to ask and pray to the Most High that maybe put it on your boss's spirit to let you keep these commandments. Read verse 3 out.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23 and verse 3. 6 days shall work be done. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of rest and a holy convocation.
That's what that's a holy convocation, brother. So on the Sabbath, you're supposed to be getting with other like-minded Israelite brothers and sisters and having a holy convocation, man. When you go through the scriptures, learn about who you are, and guess what? Learn how to get to the kingdom, brother. Go ahead, brother. What was who? Guess what? His job is to do the will. Listen to me. No, you good. I understand because a lot of times people think that Satan operates on his own instinct. He is employed by the Most High. He does the will of God. So he's not doing anything that is not instructed by the Most High. So what do you think his first job was? No, he was not. You won't find that in the scriptures. Okay. No, he's not. That's what I'm telling you. You won't find that in the scriptures. The right hand of God is Christ, brother.
That's right.
That's right.
Not Lucifer. The Most High just uses Satan to tempt brothers and sisters. That's it. That's all that it is. The deceiver and the deceived both are his, brother. You understand that? Go to the book of Job, chapter 1, verse 1. No, you won't find none of that in the scriptures, brother. You won't find that. Those are philosophies and fables and Jewish fables that was pushed on our people. Read this out.
This is the book of Job, chapter 1 and verse 1.
Start at verse 8.
Verse 8. And the Lord said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job?
Jump up to verse 6.
This is the book of Job, chapter 1 and verse 6. Now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also among them.
Satan came also among them. Read on up.
And the Lord said unto Satan, Whence comest thou? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, From going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it.
So guess what? Satan does the will of the Father. He's walking to and fro, up and down in the earth, looking for souls that he may devour, brother. Don't be one of those souls. He's employed by the Most High. He don't operate on his own entity.
One of the ways I learned my saying is when you said temptations and tempt, right? One of the ways I learned that he needs to get tempted.
Yes, he does. Yeah. Now, I understand what you're saying. But the knowledge, there's nothing wrong with music long as it's in the spirit of the Most High and the laws, statutes, and commands. Because the Bible tells us, don't let evil communication proceed out of your mouth. Like what we seeing in the rap industry, rapping about selling drugs, throwing our sisters out. No, because that puts our people in the mind frame to go and do those types of things. You won't get brothers listening to that type of music. We talking about uplifting our people, man. Marrying our sisters, taking care of our children, you understand that? Keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments, keeping the high holy days. So we not rapping about whoring our sisters out. That's evil communication.
Rapping about changing the, and my music all about just trying to
Give me Psalms 19 and 17 and 7. Your rap should be about these scriptures, brother.
That's right.
That's right.
You read this out.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 19 and verse 7. The law of the Lord is perfect.
Read that again.
The law of the Lord is perfect.
Why would God do away with something that's perfect, man? That's all that we need. Christianity will teach us that God's laws is done away with. But if it was so perfect, God would never do away with these laws, man. Read on out.
Converting the soul.
The laws is what changed us, brother. So if you want to rap something about change, rap about the Bible, brother.
That's right.
The true understanding of the Bible, brother. Not Christianity, because Christianity has nothing to do with the Bible, brother. Christianity is white supremacy at its finest.
That's right.
We're talking about being an Israelite, your nationality, your heritage, knowing what tribe you come from, brother. God never dealt in religion, brother. So if you want to rap about something, rap about who you really are, brother. You understand that? You got some more questions, man. That's the point out here, man. To change, man. Put off the old man. Give me Romans chapter 12, verse 1. 12, verse 2. Go ahead.
Bring it up.
That's good, man. Give me James chapter 1, verse 19, man. It's a scripture for that, man, that we finna brag out, man. And that's exactly right, man. But guess what? You shouldn't be doing that either, brother, because that's not living soberly. Yeah, he does, but guess what? With certain people he does, brother, but guess what? The sense of humor will run out. Read this out.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 12 and verse 1. 2. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed.
But be ye what?
Transformed.
Be ye what?
Transformed.
You have to transform, brother. Read on up.
By the renewing of your
You
mind.
have to renew your mind, because guess what? You thinking you can do drugs is okay? Guess what? That is not okay. The Bible says live soberly, brother. You understand that? Read on up.
That ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God.
Guess what? The will of God is not to have you down here doing drugs, brother, smoking weed. You know, guess what? The Bible says if any man loves the world, he hates God, brother. So just because it's in the world don't mean that you do that. You understand that? Read this out.
It's the book of James, chapter 1 and verse 19. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear.
Be what?
Be swift to hear.
Read out.
Slow to speak.
Do what?
Slow to speak.
Be fast to hear, brother, but be slow to speak. Read on out.
slow to wrath.
And be slow to wrath, because you killing yourself by you doing those drugs, brother. You shouldn't be doing those types of things, man. God didn't give us that body so we can be polluted. Give me 1 Corinthians 3:16. You give me Titus chapter 2, verse 13. But you need to be on the path of the Bible, bro. Yeah. All praise, man. You need to, like we say, take it all in, and like we say, more importantly, apply it to your life. Titus 2 and 13.
This is the book of Titus, chapter 2 and verse 13. Looking for that blessed hope.
Jump up to verse 2.
This is the book of Titus, verse 12. Chapter 2 and verse 12. Teaching us that denying ungodliness and worldly lust.
And doing what? Read that again for the brother.
Teaching us that denying ungodliness.
The Bible teaches us to deny ungodliness and worldly lust, because doing drugs is a worldly lust. Many of these brothers used to do drugs up here, but guess what? We shook all of that we may gain Christ. We count all that stuff doo, man, for our Lord and Savior. Then we can come back to Him. You understand that, man? Read on up.
We should live soberly.
We should do what?
Live soberly.
What?
Live soberly.
We should be living soberly. You understand that, man? That means not doing cocaine, not smoking weed, not doing K2. All of these things. Living physically sober, and guess what? More importantly, spiritually sober. Because
That's right.
when you're going into Jehovah's wickedness, that's spiritual fornication. You understand that, brother? Read that again, huh?
We should live soberly, righteously,
Doing what?
and godly in this present world.
In this present world. A lot of times people think that these scriptures was from back then, but that key word is what? In this present world. So we got to be doing these things today, brother. You understand that? Read this out. 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 16. Give me the wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse 12.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 3 and verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
Your body is the temple of God, brother. So do you think God want to deal with you while you putting on different type of drugs? Yeah, we are. Well, let's see what the Bible says, because the thing is, you're trying to be too deep.
That's right.
You're trying to go above things that's above your strength, man. And like we say, we see that thing. A man gate and how he talks show what he is. You're trying to be deeper than the scriptures, and that's not possible. Keep it plain, keep it simple, because we out here to give you the understanding. You understand that? Read this out.
Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
Read out.
And that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you.
Read out.
If any man defile the temple of God,
Read out.
him shall God destroy.
When you defiling your temple by eating abominable food, doing drugs, guess what? That's a judgment for that thing, huh? It's serious out here. And you don't even have to be deep in all that, man. Give me that in the book of Ecclesiastes. Somebody find that for me. He that has small understanding and fear God. Read this out. 14 and 12. Wisdom of Solomon. Because like a lot of times, that's what a lot of our brothers of the tribe of Issachar and the tribes of the northern kingdom dealing in spiritual fornication. Read this out.
This is wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14 and verse 12. For the devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication.
Because guess what? An idol can be anything. It can be philosophies of men. It can be a golden calf. It can be statues. All of these things are the beginning of spiritual fornication. Because guess what? We are married to the Most High. It's like us cheating on our wife, man. We cheat on the Most High God with different philosophies that's not of the scriptures. You understand that, brother? Read that again from the top, huh?
For the devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication.
Read up.
And the invention of them, the corruption of life.
And guess what? The invention of those things is why we get put to death, man. That is the corruption of life, because people would take a philosophy and they'll run a marathon with that thing, man. I understand to an extent, but guess what? That's why the Most High had men, learned men translate the Bible. Learned men. scholarly men. So we have a close, a damn near perfect translation of the scriptures. With all the power and knowledge that the Most High God has, He gonna give us the correct tools and the words that we need to make it to the kingdom.
A lot of battles, but there's more in store. If you're gonna be a soldier, know what you're fighting for. Read a battle axes, God's weapons of war. We won a lot of battles, but there's more in store. If you're gonna be a soldier, know what you're fighting for. Read a battle axes, God's weapons.
Chapter 14, verse 2. Judah mourning, and the gates thereof languish.
He said the real Jews are in mourning. And the gates, they ain't got no gates right now. We ain't got no protection.
They are black.
They are what?
They are black.
Now, the so-called white man wrote this Bible.
They are black.
If the so-called white man wrote this Bible and steps on it, they would have took out that the real Jews are black.
That's right.